Yeah, and I think the big thing for him as well is he only really has to worry about like being roared, and they've got disruption for that, so he should be fine. SJ, oh,
He is
he's in
not
trouble.
fine. He is very, very dead. He went on a very weird circuitous route towards the right-hand side to try and maybe backstab the angle towards the bounty rune, but got caught out by Aaron, killed off, and Team Disillusion finding themselves the first blood for A in it. And it could get even better. They could also get the additional bounty rune. Ranfu down. Make sure that it happens. And they also drop some blood grenades. Summer's gonna die. What a start to the game. This is the most base thing in the world. Drops a reflection on the way out, but it's not gonna matter. Team Disillusion, 2 kills, some bounty runes, a first blood.
And I'm playing this like agi right clicker, and I'm like, why am I literally tickling this guy? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I do to every other carry. So double-edged sword.
Down bottom, Iron might be just suffering just straight up death. This is a solitary edge sword here. Gonna get ran down by these zombies. SJ finishes him off with the decay, while at the same time, Summer gets the kill onto Aaron. Man, they are dominating this lane here, Fluke. Several kills, uber amounts of farm on this Terrorblade. And also the experience differential is starting to be a problem. Summer is level 5, while TB is level, or the Beastmaster is level 3, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that all comes back to the fact that Summer has 16 denied.
On the Radiant lineup, they smoke up with Gon and SJ. Lanfa is still in the vicinity. He doesn't have Stone Gaze as well. He doesn't have a held point either. So if they doom him, he's dead. There we go. Bye-bye. Tombstone dropped. Rolling Thunder used. Team Dissolution not even bothering to come and save him. They know what's up.
Yep. He was Omega dead. And if they fought into that as well, you're fighting into Tombstone, you're fighting into Rolling Thunder. Like, it's a very hard team fight for you to slow react to.
Summer?
He's
Summer?
dead.
Terrorblade? Playing 1v3 inside this wall. Gonna get himself killed off though. Bro, he literally just walked back in by himself. He saw the 3 heroes and he just chilled. Then he died. What's happening in this game to Shylock? So many of them are like these melee heroes as well. These Earthshakers, now Darkseer. Very entertaining player. And they still have managed to maintain control of their tier 1 tower mid. Beautiful vacuum on the 3. There's no wall, however. So Gon able to go off with the Rolling Thunder, stunning up Aaron and the boys. They throw out a Primal Roar onto Dolem. They will be able to eliminate DQQ, but losing Ranfu down in the process. Lanfa showing himself for the first time in any of these engagements, just to try and take down.
And they just wanted to try and put a little bit of damage in, and they were eventually able to get themselves a kill for it. So it's not the worst, but playing into this Crimson Guard that's early on from Dolme kind of nullifies everything that Lonfer wants to do. You saw how little damage he did. And SJ, he's a mega dead.
Bro, Small KK is owning this game. Yeah, that's actually sick. Solar Bind, Blinding Lights with Iron Shell, Vacuum. Oh my god. And Small KK still has Blink Dagger. And they're gonna have Vacuum again in 8 seconds, but for now they just wanna maybe get a kill on top of the rune. The DQQ Demonic Purge went out, but sadly that will not save him. Will end up being killed off by Small KK, who's on an unstoppable streak on this Darkseer. Bro, Lyrical once actually sat me down, right? We were driving somewhere together.
He's up. So he's going to farm really, really fast in the Beastmaster, and eventually when he starts coming into these fights, they can start to flex that 2k gold lead that they already have here. And this is all without Small KK having his Aghanim Scepter. He is 500 gold away from that, and that's when things get really scary.
Mid lane, we're gonna have a swap into a kill onto DQQ. SJ and them are caught inside the wall vacuum combination. Small KK and Ironid, they have so much AoE damage. This is not a fight they want to take for Holy Grail. The stun goes out onto Dolem as Lanfa is also here for this fight. They solar bound SJ, killing off this Undying first, and maybe looking for another target. Dolem did pop the BKB just to escape, but BKB doesn't make you immortal anymore, and it's about to expire. He's gonna die regardless. Small KK though, turned his attention rather towards Gon, as the Pangolier went in to run interference, but they make a beautiful play. Fluke, that was actually poetry. Aaron puts the solar bind out onto the Doom so he can't run away. They turn their attention back to Gon, and then they still go back to kill the
Lincoln Sphere. So there are some good items coming up here for Holy Grail, but they just need to get that combination with their heroes. And you can see the desperation. Dolme has solo doomed Aaron in the top lane. They just need something on this map.
Fine, Aaron says, you can have me. It's all good, fam. Okay, cool. But they're not done just yet. They smoke up with some other heroes looking for a jump. Run food out. He is going to be scouted out by the demonic poison, or the shadow poison, but he swapped back to make sure that Dolam, there's no way in onto this Beastmaster right now. Ranfu Dao gets encroached upon by this Metamorphosis Terrorblade, and Aeonid forced to drop the Primal Roar onto Gon. Surrounded right now, Small KK comes in with a beautiful vac wall. Only able to kill off SJ for now, but Gon fell very, very low in the process. Summer, though, in the meantime, got himself a double kill here with this
I think the MKB is just raw damage for you, but the Aghanim Scepter is a bit more survivability.
Oh my god, speaking of damage, look how much mana got just immediately taken away from Lanfur thanks to the swashbuckle. They can't kill Ranfu Dao though because the Medusa did throw in the Stone Gaze, but now they realize there's no more Stone Gaze, so Ranfur is the priority target. They're coming in onto this Dusa. They've already killed off the supports. Now the Dusa's gone, Aeonid in danger as well. Try to throw in the Primal Roar to buy himself space and time, but DQQ is there with the Blink Disruption, and they will ensure the kill onto the BM. 4 heroes fall, Summer stays living, and the more important pickup, the Medusa, that's her second death in this game. And to make matters even worse, Summer is the one credited with that kill, as well as 2 others.
Yeah, I think he kind of surprised himself with the amount of damage that he did to Medusa. And, you know, coming in with a freshly picked up Butterfly, you feel pretty immortal if you do so, right? Like, you're feeling like, yeah, I'm pretty strong. I've got a Kono behind me with Chakra Magic. We've got Guardian Greaves. There's Swap to save me, but it just didn't work out that way. And now you're getting to the point where, oh, this is massive.
Oh, shit. Small KK. Blink, Aghanim Scepter, Vacuum Wall. 3 heroes gone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He just solo zoned back the enemy team by himself. Able to find anything with their smoke, unfortunately. However, through the mid lane,
Small KK.
Anybody that shows behind is gonna die. Small KK getting jumped on here by the entirety of Holy Grail. They doom him up as well. Feels like I even forgot that spell is in this game. But Small KK will definitely not forget. It's been applied onto him. He's getting killed off. And reinforcements have arrived, but they come a little bit too late. They did get the Primal Roar out onto this Doom at the moment. Lotus Orb protecting this Doom, allowing them to run down Ranfu Dao instead. Lanfur has shown up, does have Stone Gaze available, and they don't really have an appetite to fight the Dusa. I say that though, but she's lost quite a bit of mana here, Fluke. They've got 2 Diffusal Blades on their Radiant lineup, so it's not the easiest place for her to be. Dolam thinking about jumping back into this fight. He's got the Blink Centaur Conqueror War Stomp. And they need to run. Lanfur's actually dead. He's gone. Oh no, they missed the swashbuckle, but they will not miss the stun from Dolam. They get the kill onto Aaron, and they will turn back on the Converge onto the Dusa. Aaron forced to buy back. They need some additional resources to protect her, but can they actually do so? Summer pops BKB, trying to right-click her down. Stone Gaze will trigger onto him, but the disruption wastes most of that duration. And when they come back, the question is, can Lanfur get out of here? The slows coming in from the Skadi has taken away most of the mana with the Diffusal Blade as well. And look at this Medusa, she's dying at the same time. Garden to crew will turn on to Ironid instead, who threw his own body in the line, Fluke, to protect the Medusa. It ends up being worth it because Lanfur does live, but another team fight.
Very true. And we do see a decent amount against these Illusion Stealers.
Okay, rolling thunder on to Small KK. Can they kill him? He has 4,000 health, but with 5 heroes around him, they should be able to bring him down. Ranfu Dao try to help, and there will be a very nice back wall pretty much on the 3 heroes, but they need more follow-up. Gon is already gone. Dolam is losing a lot of HP here as Lanfur throwing out a lot of right-click damage with this Medusa, zoning back the supports with the Stone Gaze, freezing up this Undying. Lanfur just wants these kills. DQQ will fall. SJ able to go to the north, but can't help out the rest of the lineup as he just TPs away to safety. So yes, they do get Small KK, but dense. And it is nighttime, so we're looking at a dire-sided Roche. Holy Grail starting to ping this one out. And Disillusion will also be aware of how important this Roshan can be. So it looks like the game might change here, but there's a Demonic Purge going out onto Aaron, and they're going to be able to kill him off. Make them take a little bit of time though, and they did try to drop a vac wall to protect him, but it wasn't enough. At the same time, Lanfur rolls into the fight with the ultimate, but look at the high ground jump from Summer. Also trying to get out these terror waves. The Doom will go in onto this Beastmaster. The Aghanim Scepter is there for Dolam, so they will be able to chase down Aeonid. It's taking them a little bit of time though. They don't have a Skadi, remember, on this TB, but the kill eventually does happen. On the other end of the fight though, look at Small KK and Lanfur mopping up the rest of Holy Grail. When you take your 2 strongest heroes, the Doom and the TB, away from the Radiant line, Ranfu Dao, Ranfu Dao will probably end up dead here. It seems so that the hate they have for Aaron is not exclusive to just Dolam. The whole crew hates on him. But Medusa's also here. Lanfa. Oh my god. Terror Wave is going to be there. He does manage to get off the Stone Gaze, but I don't think this is going to save his life. Unfortunately, that's going to lead to a dead Medusa. Ranfu Dao also gets caught in and going to die back on his Vengeful Spirit. Small KK came in on the back end of the fight, hoping to salvage it somehow. Unable to find anything. Forced to just skirt himself away with the Surge. Is here. Swashbuckle does connect. Not in range though for the inhibit on the Diffusal Blade just yet. So they might not actually find the kill. And they don't. Khan didn't get there with the Rolling Thunder either. Aaron with the Glimmer Cape. Alright, with that Glimmer Cape play, I'm now understanding the hate they have for this man. We see it. Small KK able to get himself away from the other side of the fight. But he eventually does die. Too much tick damage coming in from the Shadow Demon. They're actually jumping inside the base to kill off Aaron. Forcing a buyback out of Small KK. Aaron did drop down at the Ignis before going down, but it's not going to really accomplish anything. And here they are, trying to farm the high ground. Summer getting jumped on by Small KK. Ionit able to find the Primal Roar, but they don't have the follow-up. Lanfa is still dead. Ionit gets jumped on by Dolam and Garn and killed off by Summer. That opens up the first lane of Rax in the top lane. And the second lane is also mid lane. They're trying to hit them right now with the Doom. They jumped in, but they have to run away right now. The Ionit drops 2 roars onto Dolam. They just like, stay back, brother. Get off of me. But here comes Terrorblade jumping in with the Terror Wave on the back end of the fight. Got caught in by the Ignis. Lanfa, he's too far forward. He's underneath the Doom. He gets swapped in to try and save him, but they have the perfect read on him. Dolam has all the items they need. Medusa is gone. Does have buyback. But the 2 supports do not. Both of them gone for 70 seconds plus. Darks here won't be able to do everything by himself, and looks like Holy Grail with this Aegis are coming to end the game here, Fluke. They know they're strong enough, but Lanfa, he watching Small KK and saying, buddy, please do something miraculous. Did manage to kill off DQQ, and he's also escaping, drawing a lot of radiance.
Needs to buy time, right? It's only 30 seconds until we're going to be seeing some more of these heroes come back in. They do have the illusion from Ranfu Dao, so it's not like he's completely out of the game, but... He's
Look
still
at
around.
Again, he's behind, gets a massive back wall onto all 5 heroes. Where's the follow-up though? Lanfa going in, they killed off SJ. Khan does have a Rolling Thunder, but he's taking quite a lot of damage in the process. DQQ needs to watch himself, so does Summer. And Small KK is still running interference. He's playing now on the triangle on Dire side by himself. Draws back all these heroes once more. This time, however, they can kill him off. And he does not have buyback. That is a huge pickup. Where was the follow-up? Man, Small KK
doesn't have a Lincoln Sphere. She's just trying to go in all natty, and there's just too many spells, too much kiteability, and too much movement from the side of Holy Grail.
Yep. Final fight potentially of this game. Lanfa gets swapped away from Dolam, but Ranfu Dao probably going to end up dead here. Does have the Aghanim Scepter, so the illusion will return. But their priority is the towers as well as the racks, and they've taken the mid lane from Holy Grail. Let's see what they can do down bottom. And actually finding Summer with the Primal Roar. DQQ there with the save. They also drop the Ignis on top of him, but here comes Dolam with this Doom directly on top of the Medusa, and she's the one that deals the necessary damage. Without her, they can't kill the Terror Blade even once, and it will die off instead. No buyback available for him any longer. And now they want the tier 3 tower. They still haven't taken away this Aegis. DQQ is yet again there with the save. The Thunder comes out from Summer onto Ranfu Dao's illusion. That's going to keep the Terrorblade's life still going. Gone. Jumping onto Lanfa, forcing out the Stone Gates, and they've already taken away all the mana from this Medusa. They forced to get swapped back again, but Dolam, he's in with the chase. He wants to go for the jugular. He wants to kill off the Snake Lady. He knows that if he does, a GG will beckon soon thereafter. And as she dies, and all the heroes fall, there are no options remaining for the side of Team Disillusion. Tier 4 towers are going to get seized upon. They pop a cliff. But Fluke, all they're doing right now is talking about Game 2. Before this game ends, though, Scriff, pull up the win probability. Look how high it was at 20 minutes. What a comeback from Holy Grail.
Yeah, Holy Grail doing a really, really good job at just putting themselves in a position to win this game. And maybe we might get Small KK highlight reel here.
Let's see what he's got. Another wall being dropped down from him. He's trying to run himself away, but they have the tools to catch him out, finally kill him off. And that'll be the GG. And they should be able to get it if it is bottom, but it's top. Sadly, though, it's an illusion rune. not
Stinky.
really going to make that much of a difference. But Gon is going top. He has Pulverize right now. So they might be able to jump onto either a Baron or Ranfu down. They're even
No borrowed
TPing
time.
up SJ as well. They really want this kill. They're going onto the Ancient Apparition first, and Ranfu Da will be killed off by the Trample, granting Gon the first blood of this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gon didn't just try and get the kill there on Alon Fur. He's only level 5. On the...
Honestly, not I just want from Summer in this game. I just want him to prioritize the Nully at all costs. This feels like an incredible game for Nullifier on the Radiant lineup. And he might get closer to said Nully if they can kill off Aenid. We do see Gon showing up as well. Does have Pulverize at the ready. Nice little vacuum onto the high ground. But Summer able to infest himself back to the ground. They kill off Aenid and get themselves some bonus gold.
All right. So, again, another rotation comes in there from the mid lane. Gon being able to make that rotation, but they might lose Dolman in the top lane too. Yeah, he is a mega dead.
Very, very dead. Will get taken down. They might get Ranfu down in the process though, and SJ dropping down the level 2 Purifying Flames at least gets the quick revenge on the Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, definitely okay with that.
Onto Aaron. Aaron though still able to roll away, and small is small KK. Nobody dies just yet. Ice Blast being thrown in by Ranfu Down. Only connects onto DQQ, but there's no follow-up damage onto him just yet. And somehow, some way, nobody's dead. Small KK stunning up Dolem. All right, this time Dolem is very far from the rest of his crew, and so is SJ. So these two heroes should end up being casualties of this fray. Very bizarre fight, honestly, at the end of the day. But Diaside, very happy that they not only took the fight successfully, but it also alleviates some pressure onto the tier 2.
Yeah, it was a good response there.
I think that might be one of the big reasons why they haven't been able to make so many of these smoke moves connect. Because whenever they go for them, they just walk around and they're like, well, we don't know anybody else, boys. We can't do anything. They see SJ now. This should be a dead Oracle. And it has Blink Dagger as well. So if they need to vacuum him, they can. But they also have more than enough reach through Aaron and Lanfur. That might open up the tier 1 tower through the mid lane. And speaking of Lanfur, he is opting not to buy what we've been seeing. Oh, no, he is. Okay, never mind. He had the Basher queued up, but he put Blink Dagger back in. He skipped Blink initially, he put it back. And we see bottom. You mentioned top lane that small KK almost solo killed the Gon, and he would have done so without SJ. Well,
Just being a bit brash, just walking in and start right-clicking some of these neutrals down. But I guess he really doesn't have much to worry about. Yes, they can kill him, but it's going to take them a long time to kill him. And that's when the rest of his team can counter-initiate. Well, KK is winding up.
Actually just goes right in, finds DQQ, able to kill off the Dark Willow. No terrorize this fight, buddy. Dolem finds the primal roll out onto small K. Okay, but that was onto Aaron rather with the BKB. Small KK is on the other side of the fight. Wall was dropped by Aeonid 2 onto multiple heroes, but they do have the triple BKBs like you mentioned. But as the BKBs expire, small KK finds an angle for a 2-hero stun. Gon will be killed off as a result of this. SJ had False Promise onto himself, will be killed off by Team Disillusion. 3 for nothing happening in this mid lane here. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No comment, bro. DQQ about to die if he gets hit by the Ice Blast, and indeed, he is about to get picked off if the Shadow Realm doesn't protect him. Aenid running down SJ as well as Summer, forcing the BKB out of the Lifestealer as they drop down the wall. Ranfu down. Eventually, the Ice Blast ticks over DQQ, so we do get a kill. I think that might be the first Ice Blast kill of this entire game. And now we have a BKB being popped by Dolem because he needs to run away from Lanfur in the gang. But Lanfur has a Basher, so they can cancel out the TP attempt and ensure that this hero does die. SJ, he dropped the False Promise. They quickly kill him off and then turn their attention back onto Dolem. Was a fair amount of heal that came through the ultimate of the Oracle. But without the Oracle alive, Dolem will fall. And Team Disillusion fighting back here in the bottom lane, getting some very significant hero picks for themselves. Ages to play around with, and Lanfur is in the river with the DD rune and playing very cavalierly because legitimately it's kind of unkillable right now. Ice Blast thrown in by Ranfu Dao. Doesn't catch onto anybody substantial. And Lanfur, borrow time gets triggered out. At the same time, small KK finds the backline jump. SJ is gone from the fight, and it drops a wall right on top of him. There's no vacuum to follow this up with, but they might have set up a good fight for themselves. Summer does not have Rage BKB anymore, and they kill off the small KK Sand King whilst Lanfur is dealing with the Gon Primal Beast. But now, What can Lonfer do against Summer? This matchup not looking good for the Lifestealer. He's trying to just get back up from the illusions, and he goes inside Lonfer. Lonfer's like, okay, bro. Cool. Still alive, still fighting the fight. Coming back in, pops the Manta onto the Beastmaster, silencing him up and killing him off. And they will barely survive because there are too many allies here for Lonfer to fight against all by his lonesome. And he will eventually die to the pulverize of this Primal Beast. Ionid running away from the docks here right now. And just finding himself in this awkward position behind the fight. Not really able to do anything. And Han able to get a double kill off the Primal Beast. What a bizarre, awkward fight. And ultimately, the Holy Grail, despite an incredible jump from small KKs, you get like pretty much more out of buying Harpoon. You're a universal hero. You get these incredible stats. You're able to reel heroes back in. If you're going to go for like any type of attack speed, I would much prefer that. But Lonfer, we're back in the game at long last. Oh, well, actually, wait, why am I pretending we don't know he's dead already? They actually bite back. Aaron gets a vacuum only onto Dolem here. They want to take this fight. Aaron jumped into the engagement as well, and they find the backline jump onto SJ. Kill him off, forcing a buyback. Summer finding the life of Aaron, though, on the high ground. So there won't be an Earth Spirit for this engagement. And it has a Lifestealer inside of him, but that leaves small KK to jump the backline, looking for DQQ and zapping him with the Dagon. Gone with the BKB, able to rinse down the Ancient Apparition, throwing the Pulverize onto Lonfer, who doesn't have borrowed time, and now he doesn't have a life. The Abaddon is gone, and Holy Grail have won the team fight. And to make matters worse, Fluke, that's a dive. The dogs here, killing him off, and it is gone. Summer has actually just won the game right now. That should be it. They don't have any buybacks available, and they're just going for the jugular. Octarine Core finished off for DQQ as well. All right, small KK, you've run miracles before, my friend. Let's see what you got. This is the biggest hold of your life. He's waiting for the epicenter here, Fluke. Can he find this jump? The angle is there, but he misses the Barrow strike. Nobody's gonna die here. Pulverize comes out on top of him. They kill him off, burst him away. He does have buyback, but no ultimate, so there's no point. GG, well played is called. And Holy Grail make this a 2-0 affair. Both of them the exact same game, with Team Disillusion doing really well early on, but unable to translate.